Alright, I'm locked in, boys.
Are you did?
I am.
What map is this? Oh.
Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, buddy.
Use your drone to locate a bomb.
Fuck.
10
User.
seconds before insertion.
Ah.
Be advised your drone has
Damn it.
located a bomb. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Richard, come with me, please. Come here, brother.
I'm reloading.
Follow me, brother. Alright. Let's do this.
Fucking nerd. Minute, sweetheart.
Clear, you can jump in. Your stairs are alright.
Bringing the locator
This
online.
is me, Chloe. I want
Check
to
your
play
ball.
what you
Oh my
want.
god.
Bull's clear.
I know. Give me a second.
Give me a second, Richard. You're clear to take. Let me check shark.
Wait
real
up. Give
quick.
me 1 second. Uh
Coming.
oh.
Wait, there's a trap on there on that shield.
I got it.
It's a frost fucking trap.
Wait up.
Gemini point. Lost control of Gemini.
There's a Jaeger close by there, Frankie.
Am I stuck, bro? I'm out of fucking.
Wait up.
Where, Richard?
On the couch.
Replicator online.
Lost Gemini signal.
There's one by me, I think. Well, never mind.
Op 4 last stop
Got the other.
standing.
The bathroom.
I got one in the bath. I got two in the bathroom.
Two in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Into AR.
I'm watching.
What the fuck is that, Frankie?
It's
Come on,
Phoenix
come
wall.
Oh shit, pretty sick.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
He did it.
Frankie, you shoot this?
Oh,
This
Frankie!
Trap.
Yeah. There's definitely suited.
Give me
I can't get in, Frankie. The
What?
frost
One
trap.
friendly.
He's
Jump
in
and
the
shoot
main
down.
hall, far wall.
Time to jump
Main
over.
hall. Just hold it.
This one?
I'm bomb. I'm
On
bomb.
your right.
Right side. Play your time. He's wide swing. He's gonna wide swing you. You'll play time. He's on. No, he's on bomb. You're good.
Okay, we're
Bomb
not.
defused. Mission successful.
Okay, here, let me get a thing for you.
4 kills. Shout out.
You want to get
Good
so
Ben
far?
Frost. You want Ben Jaeger?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You want to play Spider-Man?
That one's fun.
This one? Wait up.
What Sonic?
Wait, don't press those. Press those. They're buttons. They're important buttons.
And what are those?
Then we can kill all the Puerto Ricans in the
buttons.
world.
There you go. Play.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I don't know. How to
Okay.
pick.
Wait.
Sure, they're join back.
Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man. Deal.
Fuck out of my way, bitch.
My god.
My fault, sorry.
Where am I getting shot from, you stupid fucking bitch?
One right here too. So weird.
I tagged him up.
Left or right?
Wait, so you're, I think it's
I picked
Idiot.
up.
nothing's there. Nothing's there. You're good to come in. You're good to come in.
I think there's somebody in bull.
Oh, here.
Someone in bull, bro.
Oh, I see him. Yeah. Tight left. Tight left.
Try to bait him. I'm trying to bait him. Want to jump in? I can bait him.
Now I'm jumping in.
Got him.
Got him.
Was that bull? Was that bull?
Yeah, yeah. Bull, bull, bull.
Nice.
Another one,
Good
I think.
job, bro.
Or no, I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
in
bull.
again. Going ghost.
Oh no, let this shit go away.
Oh, here.
I'm opening bomb.
Here, here.
Check my wall, please.
He's in restroom, I think.
No, he's not. He's on
Yeah, I
site.
think.
I'm defusing.
You're good. You're
cover
good.
me.
He's half health.
Perfect. Ah, he's hallway. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Fuck. Get me out. Fuck. That's fine. This game is loud. Let me know if y'all hear defusing.
I will.
Yeah.
So he's walking up to it though. He jumped in. He's going
He's
for
doing
it.
it.
He's doing it.
Nice.
I could have wall banged him. I was.
You could have,
One of
but you
these
didn't know
fucking
where he
get
was
over.
gonna be at.
Is it doing that thing where like it disconnects you, bro, Richard?
My entire game just crashed.
Aw.
Close it out.
Julianus. It's What you doing?
Oh, we should have banned that fucking guy that does the purple smoke. Sands. Lord, man.
Oh,
It's taking a break right now. It's a little trailer. It's gonna go back right now. Right now, ready? There.
Nice.
All right, I don't have any hard breaching util.
I'm gonna do. I can do Giannis though.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll play Ace.
what are those buttons?
It's for my mic.
My mic.
For the microphone.
Dude, they don't mute it.
I'm gonna keep my drone. Fuck
Need to
that.
use your drone to locate a bomb.
Fine, same site.
You're a funny girl, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The restroom again.
Damn, third time.
Oh,
They're playing it. They're playing it again.
You want to get that dub.
We can do that same push. Apollo.
Yeah.
wait.
Hey, Spider, how you
Sure,
doing,
bro.
man?
No, no
Let me
doubt.
bait his ass. Easy.
Oh, damn.
Honestly, I didn't know where he was gonna be at, so I was kind of going in blind a little bit.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds before
Go
insertion.
get. Go.
I might be kind of awkward shooting right now because my niece. No, don't press that. Don't.
Touchdown, baby!
Yeah.
Another $12 of ad revenue.
Hey, yeah.
Reloading!
Got a flag. Fuck.
Go.
I'm on site and I have a EMP if
Alright,
anyone wants a
fucking
breach.
shit.
Going.
Changing back!
Bro, what are you doing, Lion?
Oh,
Hey, Richard's back.
it's
Careful, watch that window. They're like,
Yeah,
watch
somebody. Damn.
Give me a second, let me drone it. Lion, let me get something. Lion, do you not know how to fucking use your ability? Can someone talk shit to him, please?
Oh.
Oh
Watch
my
out,
gosh.
shooter. Or Frankie, I'm going in right here, bull.
Give me a second. I'm going wide, bro.
Someone's behind here.
Gemini
If you had a grenade, that'd be dope.
What's in there? What's in there?
Right up.
Okay, I'm
What's in
replay.
there?
I got him. Right up, Bert.
Those in there.
Wait. I gotta cook, mamas. I gotta cook. Come back in, Frankie.
Getting up
Let me know.
I'm in. Wait, don't. Oh, I see a guy. Straight, the door to the right.
Where's the shark cam at?
Hey, bitch.
But those are fish.
Go tell Nana.
Blowing your back out. Shooter, careful. You're gonna take damage.
I'm going in, shooter.
You got smokes?
I know. Oh, there's two in there. Two in the room.
The wrong
In the room.
bomb. Blow that out. Shoot that out.
Loading you
Oh wait,
mag.
I'm done. Wait up. Fuck.
Careful.
The guy close, Frankie.
I'm going in.
I'm not with you.
Switching to AR.
Oh, he's hard left. You got flashes?
Here, I'll flash, right?
Yeah, he's right here.
I'm a swing.
Go,
Oh, you got me,
go.
bro.
He's right here.
Throw another.
Watch it,
I'm a swing.
Oh shit!
Brother. Fuck it, I'm swinging.
1 op 4 remaining.
Nice.
I'm defusing. Cover me.
Watch. I'm watching left. You watch the right.
I'm lagging.
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
I'm spotted by scan. This is a scan.
Oh my god, these are the kitchen.
Back it out.
Op 4 eliminated.
I'm lagging.
Bro fucked up 2 flash.
Monster.
Who knows if it flashed that guy too, but.
It did because I saw his eyes. That's why I went in.
At least I got him.
Said, fuck it, I'm gonna swing this shit. Alright, who do we not want to play? Ace.
Ace City.
4th and 1. Can we get a fucking yard, baby?
They might do the same shit, so I'm probably gonna do mute.
You know when we're moving.
Got it. What?
What? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Secure the bombs.
You're so
Oh,
fucking
wait,
gay.
bitch.
Who's playing Cade? Shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Get this
Bomb
wall, please.
location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Can you get this wall on me, please?
Where?
You can put it like up
Camera
there.
in position.
Maybe further back. You probably can put it like right here.
You want a wall there?
Yeah, no, yeah. Your electricity.
10 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, oh.
top, on the top. Yeah, wall. Yeah.
5
bitch.
seconds and counting.
Yeah, I mean you can get it like further up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
usually
that's
do it
fine.
on the
Located a
wall.
bomb.
Oh, I need my jacket, bro.
Need to get my feet up and running.
Oh, we need to get this whole wall.
Laser gate in place. Razor wire in position.
Shower. Oops.
I'm gonna a problem for them. I'm gonna get this whole wall. Fuck it.
Surya gate deployed.
I'm getting packet loss. Good, not good.
I'm trying to go to Shark. You guys just hold it down.
On me. You're such a bitch. You're fucking. Oh my god, they have a black beard.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. Op 4, last stop standing.
Got her. One outside patio and the other one in Shark.
Where the
In the
fuck is
playroom?
Shark?
I'm pink fighting.
Oh, you don't know callouts,
Oh, she's
bro?
outside.
Come on.
She's outside on your left side. Hard
Oh,
left
yeah.
side. Rook. Hard left side. You don't gotta be aggressive. That Rook is being weird.
He's still waiting. He's still waiting.
It's outside. Oh, Rook, what are you doing?
Op 4
Wow.
eliminated.
Getting a
Mission
dub.
Successful.
Bro's so fucking aggressive.
Get him, dude. He's a fucking tank. Damn. alright.
Damn, jeez.
Flawless. Hey, look at me.
I'll be right back.
Yugi. Oh, I thought it was a 9% alpha pack. My fault.
My fault.
Get his bitch ass, bruh. Fuck.
I don't know if people play Hawkeye, dude.
I'm waiting on Richard to get back. We can do another game.
Mm-hmm.
Start. Are you gonna start it?
I'm waiting for Richard to come back.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back. Where's that holding call at?
Suddenly protruded from the hole in the wall. Instead of being frightened, the woman leaned in and kissed him. Up in the moment, she pressed herself against the wall. After the kiss, she lay down on the floor and fell asleep. When she woke up, she noticed the hole had gotten bigger, and some kind of yellow liquid was oozing out of it. The sight made her feel strangely nauseous, so she grabbed a toothbrush and started scrubbing at the spot frantically. It was quiet, but she still couldn't stop thinking about the tongue in her mouth. It was keeping her up. Unable to resist, she returned to the wall. But this time, the tongue was gone. Instead, a few strands of hair were sticking out from the hole. Disturbed, she immediately contacted the police.
On the Star Wars sequel trilogy. That's right. Disney has had enough with them. They tried their own experiment with. They made this sequel trilogy. This is an official. You make it official.
That baby.
Loud dog.
Don't be fucking crying, bitch.
Everyone, this is it. Biggest moment of my entire life. Oscar spotlight. You have to remove your mask, though. I have to see your teeth.
Fuck the Chiefs,
see your
bitch.
face, I need you to brand something so I can see your teeth. You have to see your teeth.
Like a trademark.
Where'd that guy go, man?
you don't hear much more. And it's a very small group that are able to do that.
What are
Now
you doing?
these CVT transmissions seem to fail on their own. Now I'm not trying to say every CVT transmission is going to fail on you, but I'm just saying it happens.
Automatic.
Like I had a
Automatic.
stock CVT transmission,
Bitch.
you know, like it not under my lifetime, fortunately, but the other owner, it eventually went. And I've had other friends that have had stock CVT transmissions.
Why do I
and
have a
like
sense that
they're
Richard
between
Parks is
30
not
and
in it, bro?
70,000 miles.
he
they've
left
had
the
to have
party.
their transition. So it's an unfortunate thing.
Oh,
Also covered in swing.
maybe his game restarted.
This gives you more DPS.
You still want to play one then?
Was it happening yesterday or what?
No.
I'm back.
It's like he's in my asshole, bro. He knows my move every time.
Sometimes,
Boom.
and the more power you put in your car, the faster that
It's my rank up
happens.
game, bro, so you
And
gotta go stupid,
sometimes
alright?
it just blows. You just can't do it anymore. The CVT just can't do it. So in this video, again, I'm going to talk about why I think that's the case and what you can do to kind of like get your power up, because I also think that you should make more power than stock, and it's definitely something you can do and really improve the car. So I've got another video coming out, or it's already out, about tuning options with this car, but something to consider and something to understand is most people, you know, you look at Cobb, right? Cobb and their Axis port and their off-the-shelf tunes is the leader of, you know, OTS tuning. And when you think of a WRX in tuning, you think of a Cobb Axis port and you think of the Cobb platform and Cobb tuning. That being said, Cobb only has a Stage 1 Plus off-the-shelf map for the WRX CVT because they are also firm believers at around 300. You just don't know. And if you talk to most tuners, which I have because I was an owner of a WRX CVT looking to make more power, if you talk to most tuners will say, sure, I'll do it. Well, actually, that's a lie. About half the tuners out there that tune WRXs won't tune a WRX CVT. There's too much risk for them, and it's just bad press when they blow a transmission. The other half will say, I'll tune you up until like 280. And then they'll tell you, at that point, you're risking your transmission. If you run your car hard and you run your car all the time, you're risking your transmission. You're decreasing the life of your transmission. And then a lot of them will say if you pass 300 or 330 horsepower, wheel horsepower, you might be able to do it. A lot of the transmissions are then just, you know, you're rolling the dice. And I'm not trying to tell you guys, again, these transmissions can do more. But that's when you start to really roll the dice on something that costs between $8,000 and $12,000 to repair.
Oh, it's this map.
Bro, you're so fucking nasty, bro.
Who?
No one?
Oh shit, a shooter not here? Oof. Oh, never mind.
Yo, do we bank on my
Fucking
sister
burritos
bringing
away,
food again, Richard?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
And remember,
Oh,
guys,
throw it away. Yeah! Take it to the crib! Oh! My fault, lock in.
Ah, dude, it's just a fucking Chargers game.
I got money on it or what?
No, it's a fucking Texan game. The Chargers don't play till tomorrow, dude.
No. Texas.
It's just the fucking Lakers against the fucking Raiders, dude. Chill out. It's not that serious.
Lived in Texas 1 month. Yeah, I'm a Texas fan.
I lived in Tennessee. Second of all, I've been a Texans fan for over 10 years.
Part of it, Frankie.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Hey, Frankie, look.
Hold up.
Oh, they're coming through.
Don't hit me with that fucking line from SpongeBob. What am I? Texas? No, I'm stupid.
Setting the razor shell.
Stay clear of blast zone.
Shit, my shit gonna die. Fuck. He's on the window, being a fucking whore.
Fucking scared, shooter. You're fucked.
I'm not fucked, bro.
Fuck, bro. There's one outside. Richard, on your
We're
balcony. On your balcony, 100%.
Alan, you're so.
Oh, he's right under you. He knows where you're at. He went back outside though. He's training you. He's training you. No. Run away. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Oh shit, I might be fucked actually. Hold on. Why there's so many fucking holes in the wall?
That's fucking Frankie, dude.
It's rotations, bro. Like you fucking knew that.
My hands itchy. Oh no, I just tapped out. Fuck.
I have the bomb.
Hold up.
Cool play.
They're on site. Oh, they're in hallway, shooter.
I got your cam. I got your cam, Richard. You're backstairs.
Also got caught by Frost.
He's droning. He's droning you. Targeted by
Never mind.
Damos. He's probably in your hallway as well. Top hall.
I'm grabbing the ball. Fuck this.
Oh, I didn't see.
Bottom floor, Richard. Bottom floor. Oh.
I'm dead.
Straight ahead. Shooter, straight ahead. Shoot, straight ahead.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Fuck! You fucking heard me.
They're all gonna come through your top stairs.
Oh, there's two there.
Good bitch.
Left side, left side, left side.
Mission failed.
Bro, you're dead. Stop
Four
talking.
eliminated.
Bitch, I'm giving you calm. That's how you fucking die. Fuck that, I'm not playing support, bro. Ben Damos.
If you're
Pick
stuck
Vigil next.
under 100
Yeah,
miles
baby,
or a little bit
touchdown!
less, depending on the year that you have, Subaru will replace the transmission for free. If you've tuned your car, you will have to replace, not in this car.
Oh, that fucking glazing, bro. Glaze on your fucking booty hole. Damn, we're playing over
But
here.
on a CVT for free. If you've
Y'all wanna
tuned
play
your
this?
car, you will
Richard,
have
did you buy that?
remember,
fucking
guys, if
card?
Huh?
Did you buy that background?
Yeah,
Shit.
it's like $5.
You know,
Just
I
the
like my background
or-
too, bro.
or it didn't
I
come
like my
with a
background
skin?
too.
No, it was like some esports team bundle thing. It was the background and
I like your background, Frankie. It looks cool.
one of the gun skins.
Thank you.
Or I forgot what gun, but I
Uh,
think it was like for Ash's
the Valkyrie
gun
skin, bro.
or something.
hmm.
I don't play this game enough to buy it.
Bought it.
Secure the bombs.
Is there any roof hatches, Frankie, in that room?
Be advised, Op 4
Any what?
found a bomb.
Roof hatches in that room. All right.
If there's any hot cheese in here, let me see. I got some over here. If you come under the desk with me,
10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4
Electro claw
located a
out.
bomb.
Placing a razor bloom.
Placing a razor bloom.
cut away, loser. Oh, well, I'm not gonna do nothing.
This window over here.
Razor shell.
It was shield. The fucking
Oh, you guys boarded up that whole wall?
Are you fucking kidding me, you stupid pink bitch?
Oh shit, they're upstairs.
Throwing the bait.
No, Frankie, you stand in that spot, so he thinks you're fake.
Damn.
one right here on 4.
Oh, he's right there.
On the stairs going up. There's one in the elevator over here too.
Loser.
One friendly operator
Damn.
remaining.
Are they both over there?
Yeah,
there's
let's
both
go
of
right
them.
here.
Hallway. 1v2 light work.
They're both
got
in
it, those
that
guys.
room.
One's coming behind you. On 3%.
Fuck.
Yep, I'm ping. Both coming to you. Both coming to you. Window.
It's crazy.
I
Valorant.
can't see. I can't see.
All
You look to the
friendlies were
side.
This ain't Valorant, motherfucker.
100k miles or a little bit less depending on the year that you have. Subaru will
See,
replace
shooter,
the
that's how you throw a
transmission
fucking
for
flash bomb.
free. If you've tuned your car,
Look to the
you will
side,
have
to
to
the left a
replace.
little bit.
How do you even look away from that?
Turn all the way around. I think you're cooked either way.
It's a thought that counts.
Damn. Hippie in a diaper left.
Top low, top low. I guarantee I won't die.
You don't guarantee
Wait,
shit.
Bro, my fucking earbuds are gonna die, bro. Get it, get it, get it! Yeah! Intercepted, bitch!
They scored touchdown with an alley.
They fucking intercepted the ball.
protect the
Nice.
bombs.
How many innings is that?
We're on the second quarter, 10-0. We're shutting the fucking Chiefs out, bitch. Fuck, we're in the match now. Damn it.
Activating camera.
Man, fuck you, Mike Tirico. You're such a fucking fag. Let's see if he can control the ball. Shut your ass up, bro.
10 seconds. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Let me through, bro.
5 seconds and counting.
Activating camera.
I'm fucking
Op 4
scared.
has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Deploying jammer.
Camera in position.
Jammer ready to activate. Reloading! Always room for more. Activating jammer.
And they're gonna know they're in here, Frankie. You bitch.
They're coming in from here.
I'm fucking scared, bro.
Always room for more.
They got a shield.
Sure.
What?
Help me.
Where you at?
I'm across from you.
Okay, let me break the shield, alright? Did he see you there?
Yeah, he did. They shot me.
Fuck. You're on your own,
Are
bud.
they all there or no?
Later,
I don't
loser.
know.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
nice.
a shield. The shield's still alive. Fuck, man.
Oh, he's weak, Richard is weak.
I'm knocked. I'm knocked.
Oh, shit.
Man, we're such a fucking shit.
Can I like
Skylight
revive
stairs,
myself?
bottom skylight stairs.
Fuck, you try to crawl over there, Richard?
I'm gonna get shot, bro.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh wait, right here. Also. They
I
just
think
broke
you're
the
lost,
window.
Kyle, but I can't get to you.
It's fine.
I'm scared.
One down the hall. Shield down the hall.
They broke this window over here too in trading room stock.
Yeah.
Shield went back outside, or the lions. There's two right here. One's crouching, shooter.
Two there, shooter.
They're
Two there,
both
shooter. He's
crouching.
Down. You have C4, you can throw that shit. Throw it now.
I would shoot. One more.
There's another.
Op 4 is
Shoot through the smoke.
defusing a bomb. You need to to disable their diffuser.
Oh, it's the
Locate
wrong
the
guy.
diffuser,
Fuck.
destroy
He's in the
it.
corner right here.
Main hall, main hall, main hall, main door, main door, main door.
Oh, that guy's weak.
Op 4, last stop.
Good job.
He's right here.
One defuse.
Okay.
I'm going fusing. Get my back. I hate you.
You good, Stick?
Friendly, destroy the diffuser.
Where's that guy at?
Mission successful.
Yo, Connor, thank you for liking the live, man. Appreciate
Like
it.
you're just right in front of me.
I don't know where he's coming from.
Yeah, I could be top of the leaderboard for the call house, bro. They're kind of good, bro. What do y'all want to ban?
Your mom.
Oh, this must be a fan rear. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, we should have banned Fenrir. You're right. That motherfucker brain huge. Damn, they banned Ace? Fuck. Play Flores.
Oh, hippie and diaper gone.
He's been gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's been gone like 2 rounds. I don't know why I'm sleepy.
We need to locate a bomb.
Don't you need to chip off somebody right here?
Person that dies gay.
Damn. Probably upstairs, default.
Yeah.
No. Maybe
Maybe they're in
basement.
the bank area.
Their garage, basement, bank, whatever.
Basement.
Insertion in 10 seconds. Be
I
advised
gotta
your
mute.
drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 5
Your
seconds.
Naimi can kick that, bro. You fucking kidding me?
You've located a bomb.
Oh.
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
You have a mute.
We're downstairs?
Yo.
Alright. Anybody with me? No.
Gonna reload.
I'm the only one with bomb.
The fuck?
What? What are you shooting at?
I'll grab a cylinder.
Going in, going in! Oh, I see your guy right here. In there. Oh shit!
Don't die, guys.
To
Oh,
right.
I hit
We're
him.
in bang.
Bow before me.
Good
No.
job. Good job.
Going back in.
Oh shit, one just ran past.
Oh, one in
here,
bank, one in bank, one in bank.
To the left.
On the right. Nice. One more on your right, Richard. It's mute.
Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Damn.
Callie is crazy. I know, but she's one of my favorite operators. She's fun.
I was able to walk in clean, bro. What the fuck? They're gonna ban Flores, watch. Who gave y'all a problem? Who we ban? Oh, Fenrir, yeah, ban that.
I didn't
Fucking
think
idiot.
that was in here.
Thermite.
I smell like cheese.
You fucking cheesy bitch.
Haven't showered yet.
We need to locate
I
a
just
bomb.
wanted my cheese.
You lift up your pits and they smell spicy, huh?
I love it though.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cheese though?
It's
Provolone?
tangy.
Swiss?
Like pepper jack.
Shit. That all American, that gooey
Yeah.
gooey American. Oh
Advise
shit!
Drone has located a bomb.
Found him.
Get the chomper.
Cheese! I am cheese!
Can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Oh shit!
Look at them
10
losers.
seconds to go.
Look at them looking for me.
Fire.
Fuck.
5 seconds.
You
Wonders.
bitch.
Oh.
You found a bomb.
Fuck,
Make your
yeah,
way to
yeah.
its location and defuse it.
Okay, chill out. You chinker.
No way they find me, bro. Yeah, they're in fucking. Okay. You can do this, bro.
Loading your magazine.
You wanna play this with me? Follow?
Right here? Wait, the
Yeah.
main? Or this one right here?
No, we're gonna play this. Let me just scan this out so I can get the cam. We're not gonna get the default wall. We're just gonna go straight in. Alright. Come on.
Go upstairs, Richie.
Good?
Yeah.
Wait, let me go in.
Replicator out! Reload!
They're in their service
I think I
room.
hear one.
Oh, don't
close,
tight
Peter.
left.
Where?
Must recover the
He's
diffuser.
fucking
I
55,
heard
bro.
footsteps like up here somewhere.
The diffuser has been
He's
recovered.
55. He backed out. You're good.
I'm going
Holding it. Holding it.
I'm gonna go
Need
for
mid-high.
spiral.
Ah! I smoked. Literally.
Richard, push a little further, like further into the hallway. Someone should be in the hallway. There's another one. Lean forward. One's in that service hall. Shooter, right side.
Here we go. Target position.
Pachanka. Oh, back in main hall. You can.
Down to one friendly.
I don't know who's
Yeah,
inside.
you're pinched, bro. I got cans. You want to shoot cans?
God damn it. Ah!
You have been eliminated.
Yeah, what's wrong with his finger?
Get him down!
Oh my god.
Is that a fucking holding call? What the fuck are we doing? That is not a face mask. You're such a fucking pussy, bro. Holy fuck. I'm gonna get me a gun. And I'm gonna set this motherfucker off.
Frankie.
That's so gay. Man, this defense is fucking taking it up the ass.
Not in this car, but on a CVT, a between $8,000 and $12,000
bro.
transmission. That is a lot of money. When I thought about making more power, what made me sell my WRX CVT and buy this car was got to the point where I realized when people started telling me, yeah, you can make 280 wheel horsepower, but then you start to risk your transmission. And I looked into what the transmission can handle.
Yeah, downstairs.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Whoa, there's a guy close.
I'm going in.
Replicator out!
Right here.
Visual playing blue.
He's
Back
behind
in.
his car.
Oops, didn't want to do that. He's still there?
Yeah, he's backing up. Right there. He's backing up.
He's behind the ambulance.
Behind
behind
the
the
ambulance.
Clear the blast area.
He's backing up all the way.
Stay clear of
He's
the
by ambulance. Are you fucking?
Nice.
Fucking bitch.
You cover me, I'm gonna hack this phone.
See what they're up
Yeah.
to. Nice firewalls.
Oh, one's right here on the left.
Yeah.
Got that.
Tango located. Basement.
Oh, one more.
You might have got a hot job. Fuck.
A person.
Damn, are they all here? That's a fake.
I can call.
Inserting code.
Fucking Prisma.
The fucking,
Where
I
should
guys
I?
want to do this.
she's by the elevator.
Should I drop pipe? Yeah, I didn't break that. Fuck.
I got her.
Nice.
Got the
Oh,
elevator.
mirror inside, mirror inside.
One of the bank shooter. Here, the room you're in.
My god.
Ha ha ha.
The diffuser is no longer
That's
in
so
your possession.
fucking gay. That's
15
his
seconds.
head.
One friendly operator remaining. The diffuser has been 10 seconds
Right.
remaining.
You're right, Richard, and in that.
Exposed you.
Ah,
We have
fuck.
been eliminated.
Nah, that's so weird, bro.
He chose friend.
That was
Oh shit, that was it. Yeah. We're down a guy, bro. It shouldn't even count.
Keep playing or y'all done though?
You guys can play a game without me. I'm gonna go eat.
Handle what the options were, everything
Richard, Apollo, y'all good to play?
Good.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
there. Looked at lots of anecdotal data. Looked, crowdsourced lots of information. And then I realized that at my local Subaru dealer, because I went through this process where they told me my transmission had actually failed and went through the process. I got 3 different quotes in my area. All of them were $10,000 or above. That is an insane amount of money. That's a car. That's an older Subaru WRX right there. So it's something to be careful of. You can get a transmission cooler, you can get an upgraded torque converter. Those are 2 options. There's not a lot of data on how they affect the transmission, because and a lot of you guys are gonna have some uproar, but the product itself is increasing the life. The torque converter is a better torque converter, right? I'm not saying it's not, but when you get that
Every
better
kick
torque
server-
converter, now the internals of the C
I got kicked.
That's fucking bugging then.
Wait, you guys in the game then?
Chill. No, the server kicked us out as well.
Dual front.
Send you an invite. No, I'm great. Just like Rainbow to do Rainbow things, bro. My shit crashed. Fuck it, I'll chill for the rest of the night.
What?
My game crashed. My sister's almost home anyway, so.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
CVT is what's taking a lot of the brute force, right? Because your torque converter is better. When you get I'm not saying it's not, but when you get that better torque converter, now the internals of the CVT is what's taking a lot of the brute force, right? Because your torque converter.
I'm gonna catch y'all. I don't know if y'all still gonna be on later
when
on,
you get a
but
cooler, awesome. You keep your transmission cool.
I'll see if I join back or something.
Alright, thank you. Thank you.
I'll take it easy. Peace, peace.
See you.
Cooler over time, but that really helps when you're using your transmission over a long period of time and you get heat sink and all those things. In the short period of time, when you have an instant thrust of torque and power, a cooler's not going to do anything for you. I'm not going to get too far into that because I could start throwing up graphs and everything and, you know, doing the actual math behind that, and I don't want to do that in this video. Even if you will go out and get a tune by a reputable tuner, they're probably going to say, I want to make more power than torque. Torque seems to be what's really dangerous with these transmissions. Power is as well, but torque is really what makes these transmissions go quickly. And I think pretty much people say 330 pound-feet of torque, anything more, and either I don't want to touch it as a tuner or you're really risking your transmission, make sure you've signed my shop waiver, which you're gonna have to sign anyways, but I'm just, you know, passing that information on to you guys. So that's what I think, and that's really what the power levels are. You know, that's what these WRX CVTs, actually, not this one. That's what WRX CVTs are capable of handling power-wise. I'm not trying to dissuade you guys from getting a WRX CVT. I think they're awesome cars. I just want you to keep your expectations reasonable. And if you own one, that might be the consideration between a automatic and a manual. I loved my WRX CVT. I think it was one of the most fun cars ever. I still stand by that. I think out of the box, the WRX CVT is just as fun to drive with the manual. You feel a little bit more in tune with the car with the manual. But the fun, you know, the fun of the car is still there. And if you live in a more urban setting, I think the WRX CVT could actually be more fun because you can use the car a little bit more. But when it comes to power, I think the manual is the better option because you can more safely make power. But that's a different conversation because the WRX CVT is still an awesome car. And my channel has definitely shifted to the manual side of things, and I've kind of left the WRX niche alone. If you actually look at other YouTubers that have made content about WRX CVTs, it's kind of the same thing. One of the other great WRX CVT YouTubers is Boost and Shutter. He's actually doing really well right now with his channel. I definitely recommend checking it out. But he's sold his WRX CVT and purchased a STI. And I can't speak for him and why he did that, but I'm sure he still feels very passionate about his WRX CVT and the fact that it was such a great car and he recommends it. I'm just saying that's another resource. So if you browse through the videos on my channel or his channel, those are two great resources for WRX CVTs if you want to learn more about them. And if you have any specific questions, definitely drop it in the comment section below this video. Want to see more WRX content or want to learn more about my manual WRX or learn about tuning cars or just anything in general automotive, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.
Ralph's shoppers get up high quality.
What's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to go over 5 things you may not know about the WRX CVT. Some of these also apply to the manual WRX. If you're on the fence about the CVT, some of these might help you out with that. These are also nice to know right off the bat so that if you buy the CVT, you can use it to its full potential sooner, or know what your car is doing and how it is performing at all times. So here we go.
I didn't want a lot.
Launch control allows you to safely get the most acceleration out of the WRX. It basically allows you to build a little bit of boost so you're not launching your car in a vacuum. It also prevents the car from simulating the 8 gears as it normally would. Launch control allows the WRX to use the CVT transmission to full potential. To use launch control, you press and hold the brake and then floor the gas pedal. The RPMs will build up to 2500, boost will build up a little bit, and then you are ready to launch. Once you let go of the brake, the car accelerates while the RPMs reach and remain constant at around 5500. You can use launch control with any drive mode enabled. This would be the fastest way to 60 or any other speed in this car. This demonstration will show you exactly what it looks like. So if you don't take the time to read your owner's manual, you might miss the fact that there is a difference between traction control and vehicle dynamics control, and that they're activated differently. Honestly, the manual is a bit confusing in this regard, and so are the indicator lights on the car. Subaru uses vehicle dynamics control as a blanket term to include all of the car's safety features, like ABS and traction control and electronic stability control. So basically, when you turn the car on, as I'm about to do, of course, that's what happens when you let your wife borrow your car. She brings it back on in. Anyhow, so when you turn on the car, all the safety features are activated, and as you can see, there's no lights to indicate this. So right now, as the car is, this is called vehicle dynamics control mode. Okay, so if I was to push the traction button right here, just briefly push it, like I just did, this puts the car in traction mode, and you'll know the car's in traction mode when that green light and the light right next to it are on. Okay, this is your standard traction control off mode. And this is where the kicker comes in. Okay, if you long press the button, so if you leave the button pushed for at least 2 to 3 seconds, as I'm about to do. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna point the camera over here so you can see the light. I'm gonna push the button and I'm pushing it right now. Boom. So now you basically turned off all of the features under vehicle dynamics control umbrella except ABS. So ABS remains on no matter what mode you're in, but everything else is off, and your buttons will look like this. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna momentarily press it. So now the car's, boom, the car's back into normal mode, right? Vehicle dynamics control mode. Okay, if I push that button quickly once, now the car is in traction mode. Okay, so basically traction control is off. If I long press the button, wait, boom, now the car is in vehicle dynamics control mode off. Okay, so now this is where the car will turn off everything except ABS. So if you're stuck in the mud or stuck in snow or something like that, this is where you would, this is what you would want to put your car in. So like I said, I mean, this is in the manual, but even there, it's all a little counterintuitive and difficult to follow if you ask me. But it's nice to know that if you need it, you can disable all of that in an emergency situation. And then once you turn off the car and turn it back on, everything gets reset back to normal. So the car will have all the safety features back on. You don't have to re-push the button after you're done.
Oh, so you corporate types are rock stars?
Well, that's as ridiculous as rock stars being cool.
So when you buy the CVT and you take it out for a drive and you're driving it around, you're probably going to notice pretty quickly that even within the modes, you have modes. Okay, and what I mean by that, say the car has intelligent mode, it has sports mode, and it has sports sharp mode, and slapstick, right? So you have those 4 modes. But even within the modes, you have more modes. So if you're on intelligent mode, as I am right now, and you're hitting the gas at 40% or less acceleration, as I am right now, the car is a CVT through and through. It's continuously variable. You're not going to really know. There's not going to be any jerking. It's very smooth. And it's not going to have gears like your traditional cars. It's not going to feel like a traditional, transmission. That's at 40% or less on intelligent mode. And you can see that, if you needed to see it, right there. Oops. Right there. It'll show you what percentage of acceleration on that screen where it shows the boost. Okay? So if you're not exceeding that, you're gonna get the best, the smoothest ride. You're gonna get the most boring ride also. You're gonna get the smoothest ride. You're gonna get the most economical drive. And the car's just gonna be your boring CVT, bottom line. That's on intelligent mode at 40%. If you exceed 40%, okay, then the car goes into the steps, so that it'll put the CVT transmission in steps, and you'll be able to feel those shift points as you're driving. That's at 40% or more on intelligent mode, okay? On sports mode, it does the same exact thing, except that it'll do it at 30% or less. So if you exceed 30%, then you're gonna feel those shift points. But if you're at 30% or less, then it's just a regular CVT, boring, slow. You're not gonna feel any shifting. Now, Sport Sharp mode does not have any of that. In Sport Sharp mode, you're always stepping on the gears, and the only way not to have the engine simulate gears in Sports Sharp mode is to use launch control. I did a whole video on the impact of regular gas versus premium gas on 0 to 60 times, so I'm just going to summarize my findings here. Click above for that video. Basically, the regular WRX and CVT WRX, unlike the STI, can run perfectly fine on regular gas. This is because the engine detects knocking and adjusts the timing to prevent engine damage. This adjustment manifests as a drop in performance. You can expect 3/4 seconds to a whole second slower times to 60 if you use regular gas on your WRX. Cheap gas comes at a price. So one of the benefits of driving a stick shift, of course, is being in full control of the car at all times and using your engine to help you in braking. And if you're buying a CVT, you might be concerned that, a CVT will not give you much in the way of engine braking. And when I bought the WRX CVT, I was kind of concerned about that beforehand, that it wouldn't really, it's a sports car after all, so you want to be able to use your engine to help you in braking if you need to stop quickly. So very, very quickly I realized that, that's not a concern at all, and for many different reasons. When you're in intelligent mode, that's the mode where you're probably most likely to want to use engine braking, because your RPMs are going to be the lowest in that mode at all times. So the good thing about this car is that the paddle shifters on it are always on. So no matter what mode you're on, but especially if you're in, say, like I am right now, and in on intelligent mode, you can always downshift and put the car at a lower ratio. So check it out. So right now I'm on intelligent mode. I'm going 52. I'm kind of accelerating. So I'm about to use the paddle shifters to drop the engine ratio so that I can use engine braking. So right now I'm doing 63 and I need to stop. Boom. No problem whatsoever. So it's not like a regular automatic transmission, which kind of keeps you on gear, 5 or 4, whatever it is, and you're basically using just the power of your brakes to bring you to a stop. It definitely helps you with engine braking. So once you do that, the car will actually resume its normal intelligent mode on its own. So you don't have to even worry about it. So if you go to pass somebody, or if you go to, say use the engine for braking like I just did, you don't have to worry about it. You simply tap on your paddle shifter, do what you got to do, and then let the car finish doing what it's got to do on its own. So you don't have to worry about it. So that's it. Those are 5 things I didn't necessarily know before I bought the car. If you end up buying the CVT or already have one, I hope you at least learned something from this video. If you know about something peculiar about the car that I didn't mention, please mention it below because I'd love to know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care. What's going on YouTube? In this video I'm going over 5 things you should know about the WRX CVT. Some of these things apply to the 6-speed manual, so if you have one of those you might get something out of this video. This is part 2 in this video series. If you haven't watched part 1, I'm going to link in the description, but please watch part 1 either before or after, as it contains some very good information for you to know if you're interested in this car. The vehicle dynamics control system of the car has this neat little feature called active torque vectoring, and I'm using it right now, although you'll never know it because this little feature happens without any user input, and there's no indication that it's happening. And what the car's doing is whenever you're coming around curves like this, the car's applying very slight brake pressure to the front inside tire. So in this case would be. What's going on? In this video, I'm going over my installation of the Stage 1 off-the-shelf tune from Cobb on my 2017 WRX with a CVT transmission. So all of this applies to years 2015 plus. I'll show you where I placed my access port, what the install looks like, and give you a review of the effects of the tune on your car. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to show you is kind of where I placed it and how I routed the cable, and then I'm going to show you how I did this part right here and then the final product. But right now I want to show you the cable. So here's the cable right here. I wanted to be able to put the access port in there and then pull this out to use it just like that and plug it into the access port, and then when I'm done I wanted to be able to push it back and be done with it just like that, so it's kind of out of the way and unobtrusive. So that's what I did, and I accomplished that. So I'm going to show you where the cable is down here. Pardon the shakiness, there's no room down here. So alright, so I'm underneath, and here's the OBD port right there. Okay, and let me show you the cable. Okay, there it is. So see, that's what it's doing. That's in here. Just make sure if you do this that you have enough room and that you're not bothering anything. So all I did is I pulled it out to the length that I needed it, and then I zip tied it right there. Then I routed the rest up and through all these cables, and then I just zip tied it down here underneath this kick plate here, and I just zip tied it. I took the rest of the cable, the bundle, and I put it right there, zip tied it, ran it back up and onto the OBD port. So it's plugged in and completely out of the way.
And obviously, if I want to disconnect it, I could just unplug it. If I want to plug in something else on there, I could just unplug it and maybe tuck it in here or something. So that's what I ended up doing with it.
All right, let me show you what I did here. I didn't want the access port cable just dangling in this big hole in my dash like that. So what I did is I took out the button that was there and I just drilled a little hole on the corner right there. So let me show you how that's gonna go. So the cable basically will just rest just like that in there. That way I can put the button back. There we go. See, like, you can't see it now because the button's there. But like when the access port's being used, this cable will go up, and when not, I can retract it. So I wanted to show you the finished product. You know, where you place the access port is entirely up to you. It really is a matter of preference, and you can put it just about anywhere you want. So I didn't want to put it on this side because I already have, you know, obviously the stereo, and then my phone goes right there, and it's just kind of busy. And I just didn't want that another distraction on this side of the car. So I decided, you know, right here would be the best spot. I also didn't want it on the windshield. So I thought right here would be a good spot. You know, I can easily see it from up here from the driver's perspective. And it's kind of out of the way. So here's the access port right here. So I'll show you what it looks like. You just, you know, put it on there. That's it. Then you grab the dongle right here that I showed you earlier what I did with it, right? You grab it and pull it out and plug it in. Obviously you do it with both hands. I'm holding the phone with my other one. You plug it in and that's it. When you're done, you know, unplug it, pull out the access port and push the cable back. And that's what it looks like, you know. That doesn't look bad at all to me. So that's just one idea. You could do, you know, just about anything. Some people like to put it, you know, right here. Some people put it right in this spot right here. Others put it, you know, on the other side, right here, like right here. And some other people get, you know, they get the suction cups and they'll put it up there on the windshield. Entirely up to you. I think this is the spot that I actually
Yo, hey, thank you for liking the live.
and
Appreciate it.
quite a bit. So there you go. That's what I did.
Are we ready for this party?
Guests are on their way and food and drinks were just delivered.
Now what about the music?
So once you get the access port, you have to register on the Cobb website. It's a pretty simple process, and it allows you to download the access port manager, which is the app that allows you to update the firmware on the access port itself. And you do that to make sure that you have all of the latest maps and the corresponding revisions. It took me about 5 minutes, and it's a pretty straightforward process. So after you upgrade the firmware and the access port and make sure you have all the maps that you're going to need inside of it, it's going to be time to install the tune in the car. It's a very simple process, and I'm about to show you right now, but there's a couple things that you got to keep in mind. If you have a battery tender, connect it to the car right now. If you don't have it, make sure your battery is healthy and charged. In other words, you know, don't just like do this after the car's been sitting for a month and your battery is weak. And the second thing is put the car in the on position beforehand and make sure your things like your AC is off and your stereo and your lights and stuff like that. That way when you put the car in on for the access port to flash the tune, then all that stuff is already off, so you don't have to do it. So let's get to it. I'm going to hit the power button. I'm going to wait a few seconds for the access port to turn on. We're basically following directions. This is actually very simple. So we're going to hit OK to just carry on here. It's going to give us two options, install and troubleshooting. We're not interested in troubleshooting. That's for code reading. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the middle button to select install. Alright, so again, at this point, the key is in my hand, so it's not in the ignition yet. I'm just waiting to follow directions. So verify that ignition switch is in the on position. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. On position. So once you do that, you give it a couple seconds. And I'm going to go, oh, there it goes. It found it. So please confirm that your vehicle matches the identification results. So 2017 automatic WRX, you know, with a CVT. So yes, that's my car. I'm going to hit OK. It tells me please wait. All right. So this part right here is very important because this is where you select the map that you want to flash on your ECU.
and you want to make sure that you flash the proper map that's going to match the fuel that you're going to be using and the parts installed in your car. So I know that I have 93 octane gas in my area. It's readily available, so I'm going to flash the map for 93. And once I do that, I basically commit myself to only using 93 in the car, because it's an more aggressive tune that expects that 93 octane rating. I'm also only going to flash the stage 1 tune, not stage 1 plus, which is the tune for the intake. Since I don't have the intake yet, I'm only going to do in the stage 1. So I'm going to scroll down to find that map. Version 302 is what we need for this year car. So stage 0 would be the stock tune. All right, here we go. Stage 1, 91. That means that you're supposed to use 91 or above. I don't want that, right? I want stage 1 93 version 302, that one. So the one right below it is the high wastegate version of it. For right now, what we need is that one, stage 1 for 93 octane fuel version 302 for this car, 2017. So I'm gonna click on that. And that's the warning I was telling you about. Battery charger is recommended. I've done this several times, so every time that I've done it, the car has seemed a little weaker turning on after doing it. So if you have a battery charger, make sure you connect it. Hit OK, and we just basically wait now. Alright, so now it tells me to turn off and leave the ignition in the off position. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going off. Leaving it off. Alright. And I'm going to hit continue after I do that. So now I'm waiting again. We're almost done here. So once it reaches 100, which is about to, well, might as well let it finish. Alright, so please turn the ignition key to the on position so the access port can begin the reset procedure. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, now that it's on, I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Notice at no point here we're turning on the car. We're just hitting the on position and leaving it there. Alright, installation successful. Please turn the key ignition to off for at least 15 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the key out of the ignition for 15 seconds or so, and then we're gonna turn back the car back on.
Dick's Deal Days are back, and new daily deals are happening now. Score 50% off Nike and Adidas footwear. Big savings on the North.
Okay, so in preparation for this review, I decided to uninstall the Stage 1 tune because I've been driving around with the Stage 1 tune for several months, and I wanted to be reminded of how the car used to feel, because you tend to just get used to things, and I wanted to be reminded of how the car used to feel. And let me tell you that it just validated the fact that this car really benefits from a tune. So you might ask yourself, why isn't the car like that from the factory? And the short answer to that is that all car manufacturers have very stringent emissions requirements, and Subaru has to balance those emission requirements with giving you a sporty car. It's something that's hard to do. And the way that Subaru does it is by giving you that boost early, by shortening the amount of travel that the gas pedal has to do to get to a certain point, and by giving you modes with the drive modes. So the sports mode, up until you push the gas pedal 30% in sports mode, the car behaves like a CVT. So it's subdued. You can drive it around town and it's economical. Once you hit that 30%, the car goes into stepped mode, and that's when it's simulating a traditional transmission. And it does the same thing on intelligent mode, only up to 40% rather than 30%. So when you combine that with the boost kick at the lower RPMs and the unpredictability of the gas pedal, you basically get a jerky experience if you don't know what you're doing. It takes a long time to get used to it. Once you put the Stage 1 tune and install it in your car, it's only then that you really realize how the car could have been. It's much more pleasant, much more linear. Now the car, 0 on the gas pedal is 0, 100 is 100. You have a much more controlled and predictable boost release, right? The car is just much more
Interesting.
manageable. When you hit the gas,
Very
you
interesting.
hit it in a linear way and you kind of just keep going. You have a very satisfying pull to it. Whereas before, it could kind of just go, and you're like, what the hell's the car doing? And next thing you know, the turbo will kick and you'll be pushed back in your seat and you're like, holy crap! It's like somebody else was driving instead of you. That's the way it used to feel. Well, that's gone. So it's much more predictable now. When you hit the gas, it goes. It goes when you want it to go. The car has a very satisfying pull all the way through. So before, you used to have this kind of flat spot right after 4,000 RPMs or so. So you would pull and the car would kind of feel like it would slow down a bit once you hit 4,000 RPMs. Well, that's kind of gone. Now it kind of just pulls all the way through. Much better car altogether. And this is from an off-the-shelf map. Once I actually get a Pro Tune, I think that's going to get even better. But the point is, there's a lot of power locked up in the emissions requirements that Subaru had to abide by. So as far as power goes, you can't expect much improvement from a Stage 1 tune. Like, you're not going to get loads of power. So it's a subtle increase across the entire RPM range. I improved my 0 to 60 times by maybe half a second or so. And so...
Trying to explain what 90 Turbo's doing. No, he's just kind of like, well, kind of, but he's going over for like the CVT WRX.
It's barely noticeable. And I did that by using launch control. Cobb added their own launch control sequence where you
Like
push
he did a Stage 1 tune, but like no mods, just kind of like bare bones with the access port and stuff. He just kind of wanted
cruise control, and it basically puts the car in their own
turbo lag
version
is
of
fun.
launch control.
True.
I tried it out. I didn't like it. It was kind of odd to me. I just used the standard one that comes with the car, and it worked fine for me.
This is an old video though, I think. Yeah, 7 years ago.
That's how I was able to achieve the fastest.
I'm just looking up like stuff because I wanna because I just got a WRX like 4 months ago, 5 months I think now, but it was a CVT though. I was gonna get a stick shift, but one, they were surprisingly a bitch to fucking find, like, CVT or manual, but then also I do kind of have like a foot medical condition. And 3, I live in like LA, bro, so it's like I'm always in fucking traffic, so I feel like as much as I would have enjoyed it, I would have also like gone fucking annoyed of it too.
So car's down.
But I think for sure, my next car is gonna like no matter what.
For me, as it is right now, it's down.
So,
to
but like
5.
the thing is though, I want to do stuff to it, like cosmetics. Obviously, that's easy. But I do want to like get exhaust and a fucking what's it called intake. And from what I've seen though, like the only downside about CVTs, not that I'm like gonna build it all fucking crazy, but the thing with CVTs is like it's not as easy compared to manual because mainly because of this like the transmission itself, like it can't handle a lot of crazy power. Not that I'm one to do that stuff, but I'm just kind of like learning, you know what I mean? I like learning about this type of shit. So I want to see like what my car could or couldn't handle if I was to do other things, but I know for sure it can handle like an intake and exhaust with a Stage 1 tune, but like not that I would do anything after that, but because I'm not like I ain't got that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to see like I'm just trying to see what the car can handle, if I ever wanted to. Would be way later in your 2.3 Volvo has turbo lag after I increase boost, but before it behaved like he's saying. Oh,
5
really?
seconds to 60, which is fine. Everything else in the car remains the same. So you're still going to have, sports sharp, sports mode, intelligent mode. They're still going to behave the same way. Like I said before, you're still going to have those that shift from CVT to traditional transmission in sports and intelligent. You're still going to be able to put the car on manual mode on each and every one of those. You're still going to have your launch control. Everything will remain the same, and there's going to be no indication that the car is tuned at all, other than the way that the car feels, the drivability of the car. So
with Ralph's same-day pickup and delivery, you can shop the same in-store prices and...
A couple things to keep in mind. Make sure that you're putting the proper gas in the car. The car is very responsive to the gas that you put in it. That's why the tune that you put in the car that you end up installing has to correspond to the gas that you're going to be using when you install the tune. So once you install your tune in your car, if you have the Cobb access port tune, put the Cobb access port up and monitor things like your DAM, monitor feedback, correction, fine knock learning, things like that. It will give you indications if your car is playing well with a tune. And once you're comfortable with that, take the access port and put it away. Forget it, because you can go.
I chipped it and mounted a whole shaft turbo vacuum control. Ooh. What year is your car?
Crazy monitoring all those things on a daily basis, and it's just unnecessary. Another important thing to keep in mind is that the tune, more than likely will avoid your warranty.
96.
If you have to make a warranty claim and it's proven that you tuned the car, then they can very easily deny your warranty claim.
Is that your daily, or is that like your like project
right?
car?
As an enthusiast, buy the car, you have to take that risk. If it's something that's worth it to you and you think you can benefit from installing a stage 1 tune, and you're willing to deal with the consequences if something goes wrong, then I think it's definitely a beneficial mod to the car. So that's it. I hope this video answers all your questions of the Cobb Access Sport Stage 1 tune on the 2015 Plus WRX with the CVT transmission. I just got the Cobb intake in the mail, and I'll be installing that very soon, doing a how-to video and installing that map, and I'll probably do a review video on that and show you if there's any difference in that as far as
Got a 5.9 is a daily, Volvo's the backup car. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Plus. The Plus is the one with the intake. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. If this was useful to you,
only tuned to 350 horsepower. I mean, that's fair. That's pretty good. Do you really need more though?
So welcome to my review of the 2022 Subaru WRX GT. This is my car that I've driven for just over 1,000 miles, so I wanted to really get to know the car before putting my opinions out there. It's a fantastic car, and I know this car is going to be polarizing because it has CVT in it, and I've already owned a WRX with a CVT, so I know all the opinions out there on the car. I can take it. If you want to bash the car or the transmission in the comment section, have at it. But I really wanted to cover who this car is for, kind of the differences between the old generation and this generation. So let's address the elephant in the room right off the bat, right? This car is an automatic, and the GT, the top trim, which is this car right here, only comes in an automatic, and more specifically, it comes with a CVT. Now, Subaru doesn't call it CVT anymore. They call it SPT, or Subaru Performance Transmission. I'm actually glad that they're kind of divorcing themselves from that term CVT, because it does have a lot of negative connotations. And let's be real, If you've never driven this car, this CVT, it feels very different, and it's a whole different animal than your average CVT. So I'm glad that they're using the term SPT to kind of differentiate and hopefully not put people off right off the bat with.
It's only like 150 horsepower a ton.
Some of the negative
that
aspects of a CVT are kind of like a boring feel. CVTs are more prone to failure. CVTs are just not transmissions that you would expect to find in a performance car, but Subaru nonetheless put it in this car. And
risky buying a Subaru with a CVT with Subaru's track record of reliability of their mechanical items. Yeah, that's what everyone says. But I feel like a lot of the times though,
same transmission, albeit not tuned the exact same way.
I feel like it's also has to do with like consumer, consumer error
over the previous generation. Now, I'm saying that with 1,000 miles on the odometer, right? So I don't know long term how this transmission is going to hold up, but so far, so good. Now, we'll also address something right off the bat, which is the cost of the car. And it costs a pretty penny for what the car is, right? So if you're getting a regular WRX, that might be in the low 30s. Well, the GT version of the car, which is this car that I'm driving right now, that's going to cost you, low 40s. So around the $42,000, $43,000 mark. Now, at that price range, it actually puts the car, right in line with a lot of other cars that are, arguably better than this one. What you're not going to get, and what you don't usually hear, is that this car is $43,000, but this is the max that you can get for this particular car, right? This is all the bells and whistles that Subaru offers thrown into the car. But a lot of the cars that are in the $40,000 range, but you're going to get them stripped down with a lot less features. So that is something to keep in mind. But if you're on a budget and you're trying to get a WRX, you're probably not going to be looking at the GT because it's just not going to make sense. Financially speaking, it's just not going to make sense when you can just go get a regular 6-speed manual version of the car that costs you $10,000 less. Now, because this is the GT version of the car, you are going to get adjustable dampers, you're going to get a nice infotainment system, you're going to get Recaro seats, you're going to get eyesight, which you don't get with the 6-speed manual version of the car. Now, I know a lot of you are not going to care about that, might even prefer not to have eyesight, period, but eyesight could be a lifesaver in certain situations. And in 1,074 miles that I have on this car, it hasn't been intrusive at all, for me anyways. So it's tuned just right. Eyesight it's actually, I haven't had any false alarms in this particular car. And you can turn everything off and ride the car as if it didn't have eyesight. So you do have the option of having eyesight with the GT, or if you're driving spiritedly, say in Sports Sharp mode, then you have the option to turn all those features off. So this car, new generation, right, versus the old car, this is the 2.4 liters direct injected engine. The old car did have a direct injected engine as well, but it was a lower displacement, it was 2.0. At 2.4, it's a pretty powerful engine. Numbers wise, it's not.
Races, everybody.
There's nothing more important than family.
Much of a difference from the previous generation.
If I had to get something other than automatic or manual, I would go for a DSG.
However, when you get in the car, if you've driven the previous generation and you drive this car, it is a big difference. It is a big improvement. This car is
Isn't that similar though to the dual clutch
very capable car
transmission?
right off the bat. You don't have the lag that you used to have in the old car. It feels like you could abuse it a lot more than the old one. I wouldn't recommend it, but it does feel like you can drive the car spiritedly a lot more than the old generation of the car. And that's actually pretty good, because I thought when I first got into the car, I thought that it was just going to be the exact same old. Off the line, it's much quicker. It's got a lot more prominent engine braking, so it does help you if you're driving spiritedly to come to a stop. The shifts are lightning quick. I mean, before you can even look down and see that you shifted, if you do decide to use the paddle shifters, you've already shifted. Now, we're gonna get into the debate as to how useful that is, given how it is a CVT, but that's for a different video. And you can get into whatever RPM you're driving spiritedly very, very quickly in the car. So for an automatic, it feels pretty damn good. Now, that said, for the $43,000 that you pay for the car, at least as of right now, you do get multiple cars in one, and that's pretty important in a car like this, right? I mean, you can do over 430 variations if you tweak the settings, But I think that you get three very distinct cars. One of them is going to be your comfort or your normal modes, where you're just driving maybe out of your neighborhood and the max speed limit is 15 miles per hour, or you just hit stop and go traffic where you're not going very far between having to stop and start up again. When you're in those situations, you absolutely want to put the car in like comfort mode or normal mode. It's going to save you on gas. The car's not going to be jerky. It's going to be very comfortable inside, and you just kind of chill and drive like a normal car. Now, the car is going to feel like a boring CVT when you are in comfort mode. It's supposed to. That's the whole point. That's why it's so economical. You're gonna get that low RPM drone. However, in this car, it's pretty controlled. It's actually, I think, is better than the previous generation of the car, which is very nice. But other than that, when you put the car in say comfort mode, it even controls the level of air coming out of your vents so that it's not too loud in the car. The steering wheel is electronically adjusted, so in that mode, we're talking about feather light. I mean, you can move it with your fingers. There's absolutely no resistance at all, versus if you put it, say, in sports sharp mode, where it definitely gets much stiffer and it's a lot sportier. The second mode, where I would argue that the car becomes a different car, is when you hit sports mode, where your steering gets stiffer, your suspension gets stiffer, the car is far more responsive to the gas pedal input. It just feels like a very sporty car that's glued to the road. So when you turn off the car and turn it back on, it's going to be automatically in sports mode every time. Now, don't ask me why you can't change that. I wish you could. I wish I had the option of setting any mode that I want as a default for when you start the car. Maybe there is a way of doing it that I just don't know about yet. For whatever reason, Subaru thought that, hey, sports is going to be the mode that we're going to give you when you start the car, whether you like it or not. So you do have an individual mode that you can set. And when you set that, you can set the parameters exactly to your liking, and there's a dedicated button right on the steering wheel that will allow you to access that particular individual mode anytime when you're driving. So what I did is I set it exactly how I like to drive out of my neighborhood, and that way when I start the car, instead of starting in sports mode, it does start in sports mode, but I can just easily just push that button, and that's gonna allow me to go right into the individual mode right away. So yeah, sports mode is gonna be that mode that the car defaults to, and it's a very fun mode. It brings the RPMs up and the car is more responsive, which means the car is gonna be less loud. You would think it's gonna be more loud, but it's gonna be less loud because your RPMs are higher, so you're not gonna have that drone. And it's just gonna be an overall fun mode to be in for daily driving. All right, if you want to take it to a whole nother level, then you crank it up a notch and put it in Sports Plus or Sports Sharp mode, and that's your hey, you're really driving out there trying to really have some fun. The steering wheel is going to be the stiffest. Your adjustable dampers are going to be the stiffest. Like the suspension is going to be the stiffest. The car's going to feel like.
I wish there was more open roads like this where I live, man. Like, 'cause half the time when I'm driving to wherever I have to go, I'm like in traffic. It's like I'm almost always putting my car in intelligent mode. After I turn it on, because it's like, I'm not gonna be going crazy anywhere. But, I need to find some spots where I could just cruise and not worry about traffic. I feel like I don't really get to use the sport or the sport sharp. I call it super sport. I know that's not the term. I hardly ever get to use those modes, man. And it's I know that's when the car is the funnest, right?
Glued to the road, it's gonna feel really nice. You're gonna feel very much in control. Your engine braking is on a whole nother level on that mode as well. You're gonna have tons of engine braking, so you're gonna be able to stop on a dime as you need it. And the car is super torquey when you're in that mode. So it's definitely a very fun car when you are in that mode. And if anybody who hates CVTs, say what you say about how much they last, or hey, they're a glass transmission or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you hate CVTs and you tell me that you really don't enjoy this car at all, when you put it in Sports Plus and you're kind of driving it around, then I think you're probably being disingenuous, because it is a fun car. Not comparing it to a manual. It's not a manual. That's a whole different story. But for what it is a fantastic car. So essentially,
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max.
Essentially, Disney Plus.
$19.99 a month.
We will face this together.
that really adds to how dynamic this car could be. So I mean, it's going to be enough for most people. Now this CVT does have a transmission cooler, so like for previous generation, we all put our own transmission coolers because it was, you know, the transmissions were dying, and we realized pretty quickly that, you know, the transmission could really benefit from a transmission cooler, which, by the way, overseas they already had from the get-go. So we were wondering why the heck they didn't put those in, you know, the US version of the car. Thankfully, they did it for these cars, so they do already come with transmission coolers, so we don't have to worry about that. They have a high torque chain. The CVT actually has a high torque chain, and it has high torque CVT fluid within it. So it's not your average CVT that's going to be boring, that's going to be lackluster and uninspiring. Not at all. It can be if you put it in, you know, comfort mode, but that's the whole point of that mode, right? It's not like you're stuck there. But you have the option to go into that if you're trying to save money, or you're trying to keep the car or your occupants very comfortable, or putting the car in sports, you know, Sharp Sports Plus, and really taking the car for a ride and having a good time, which it really does put a smile on my face when I'm driving around here, these little country roads, because the car's super fun. The Recaro seats, they're very slim, and I'm a shorter guy, so they fit me just right, but I don't really see too much of the benefit for the Recaros. I could take them or leave them. What I would recommend is, if you're interested in the car, go drive it and see if the Recaros are something that you're gonna want to deal with on a daily basis. They are super fun. They do give you that really sporty feel, but they're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. The entertainment system is nice and adequate. It does have a little bit more lag than what I would prefer. However, it is the Harman Kardon, you know, sound system, and as long as you crank up your bass, your mids, and your highs, I think if you play a high quality source of music, it does sound pretty good. And eventually I am going to add a stronger sub and an amp, but I don't feel the need right off the bat like I did before. As far as the styling, let's touch on that real quick, right? So when I did my first video review of the car, when Subaru first announced it, the pictures and videos that were out there, the car just didn't look good. The bumper was just protruding out too much. The car, and still to this day, I maintain this car does not look very good in pictures. You know, like, it's just like the bumpers, cameras now, everybody's shooting from their phones, and it's really wide angle, so it makes the bumper look a lot more prominent than it is. And it is prominent in real life, but it makes it look even more prominent. But I could tell you that the car, with the right color, like this one is sapphire blue, it looks far better in person. And like I said before, dark colors will hide that, you know, plastic cladding. So it looks far better in darker colors, at least I think that it does, than those lighter colors, especially that orange. I'm not a fan of the orange, but this sapphire blue I think looks great, and it looks really good in person. I still maintain Subaru could have made different decisions in their styling, and right now it doesn't look as different compared to other cars than last generation. So like you can spot previous generations, you know, 2015 plus WRXs and STIs, you can spot them out of any crowd. This generation, it really does look like a lot of other cars, unfortunately, but that's what we're stuck with, so it is what it is. But hey, you know, we buy these cars and we change the crap out of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just buy it if you like it and make it your own. Change whatever you don't like about it. The interior, I think Subaru went just way overboard with the lines and the folds, and like they went. I don't think the interior is going to age well. It looks fine to me now. So you don't have those smooth lines that a lot of newer cars are coming out with. Instead, they went the complete opposite way and just added, you know, all kinds of contours into the interior of the car. But I applaud them for keeping the field of view fantastic, like they did the previous generation. One of my favorite things about the car is that you can look all the way around. There's really no big blind spots that are not normal blind spots in any car. You don't feel boxed in. You feel like you can see out of your rearview mirror. You don't feel like you're driving in a coffin. So, you know, great. I'm so glad that they kept that aspect. It was the same thing with the 2015 Plus, and it's going to be the same thing with this one. The room inside the car is about the same. I don't feel any difference there. I still haven't driven the 6-speed manual version of it, but I've heard great things about it. I can't wait to drive it and test that out. I know that over the next few years, we're going to see some great improvements to this platform, to this car, to this generation, and it's gonna be a really, you know, big contender as these companies start making parts and testing parts and those first adopters, early adopters, start blowing up their cars for the benefit of everybody else, so that we can see what works and what doesn't. So my final thoughts on the car. This car is definitely a more grown version of the WRX. It's going to appeal more to older people, maybe, you know, in their, as you get into your 30s, maybe even your 40s. That's going to appeal to, you know, that generation, I think, more. That doesn't mean that a young person can have fun in this car. It is a blast, and you can find good in it, you know, no matter what age group you fall under. But I do believe that because of the higher price tag, the fact that it is an automatic, the fact that it has comfort features that younger people don't really care about, it's definitely going to appeal more to the older crowd. I just moved to the Tampa area. I live in Riverview, Florida now. So in this area right here, I did not have a lot of fun with the STI. I mean, like, I could take it down south, and there's a lot of nice little country roads down south. But as a daily driver here, man, it just pissed me off more than anything, because traffic here is absolutely terrible, and it's just way more convenient to drive an automatic in an area like this. So that's also going to be an appeal for people who live in really congested areas. Yeah, you're not going to want to be shifting all the time, because, you know, you might drive your car spiritedly for fun maybe 10% of the time, but the other 90% of the time you're going to be stuck in traffic. And if that's really what you want, then that's on you. But, you know, this car gives you the option to have a WRX and not have to deal with that. So yeah, I retired from the military, started a new job, moved to Florida. That's why I haven't really posted any videos. It's all been just too much, and YouTube just does not pay the bills. And because of that, I had to put my focus elsewhere. But I think I'm in a place now where I can start devoting a little bit more of my time to making some content, and hopefully revive my channel that's kind of been dying here because of the lack of posting on my end. And then once I start buying mods for this car, of course, I'm going to be doing all the tutorials on it and kind of get started on all that. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think about this car. Subscribe to my channel and keep up with the stuff that I do to this car.
Everybody to know, but I still got that old time.
What's going on? Thanks for joining me today. I want to go over the 10 things off the top of my head that bother me about this car. This is the 22 GT. I've had it for a couple of years now. It's a car that I absolutely love. So this is a video that I'm making only because I love the car and I want to see it improved in the future. Now, I can make a video like this about any car. So again, don't take it as a negative. But these are the 10 things that I thought that should have been better from the get-go, or that moving forward Subaru should probably try to improve. So let me know if you have this car in the comment section, what you think about this video, what you think about the things that I chose, and let me know if you have your own gripes about the car that you want to share with other people. There's some links in the video description as well, so be sure to check out the video description. So without further ado, let's get to it. Number one, the blinker. There's no other way to put it other than to say that I hate the turn signal lever in this car. You see, it doesn't have that natural click that locks it into position when you push it up or down to make a turn, like most cars do. Instead, it acts like a soft button. You push it all the way down to make a left turn, make the turn, and it cancels out normally. If you don't turn sharply enough to activate the auto off, you have to push it lightly in the opposite direction to cancel it. That's all normal, except that usually you have that distinctive click and locking of the lever to give you confirmation, and that is now gone. So if you hastily change your mind about a turn and hit the lever too hard, you will activate the opposite turn signal. It could get very annoying until you're used to it. Some might not have an issue with this, but I think it's unnecessary. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Number two, soft and integrated climate controls. One feature that is almost universally hated is the relegation of climate control buttons to the screen of the infotainment system. If you want to have full control of your climate settings, you have to take your eyes off the road and look at the screen, because that's where the buttons are now. This is in no way an improvement. Nobody likes this, and I don't understand why anyone would sign off on it. Want to have a menu full of vehicle settings be accessible only through the screen? That's fine, but please give common necessary functions like climate control their own physical buttons. Number 3, an unchangeable infotainment system. If you wanted to easily add your own superior sound system to this car or outright replace the infotainment system with a vastly superior head unit, you are out of luck. As of right now, we are essentially stuck with the infotainment in this car. Very important functions like climate control, vehicle settings, and drive mode customization can only be accessed through the infotainment system. This means that you essentially cannot replace the head unit or you will lose important functionality. To be fair, this is becoming the norm with all modern vehicles, but this sucks nonetheless. There is still hope that companies like iDataLink can reverse engineer these functions into their head unit replacement interfaces, but until they do, we can only augment by adding amps and subs using noisy and weak high-level signals from the head unit or amps, and adding components like the epicenter or LC7i line-out converter to deal with rolled-off bass or split signals. Number 4, protruding bumper. To change gears a bit, the rear bumper in this car is oddly designed and protrudes a bit much. It kind of looks like it was clipped into place and wasn't pushed in all the way. I also think it's a bit busy, almost as if it's already been modified aftermarket. I've gotten used to it by now, and like I've said before, in person it does look better, but I think the design could have been more objectively attractive, if that's a thing. Number 5, plastic cladding. Another point of contention from the get-go has been the black plastic cladding around the wheel wells. To each their own. If you like it, great, but for me, I'd much rather not have it. I think it looks cheap and gimmicky and just should be left to trucks and SUVs. Now, I get it that there are practical applications for this in snowy areas, and some may even welcome this feature, but for me, it cheapens the look of the car, and I'd much rather not have it there at all. Number 6, you cannot set a default drive mode. The SPT version of this car comes with over 400 ways to customize the driving experience, from the sensitivity of the steering wheel, the throttle response, and even the volume of the climate control. So it's ironic that with such customization options, you cannot set a default start mode. Now, you are able to set a custom mode tailored to your liking, and that mode will always be quickly accessible via this button on the steering wheel, but the car will always start in sports mode. This is not a huge deal, but seems like such a trivial option that could have easily been included or hopefully will be added in a future update. Number 7, no power increase from the previous generation. Now, this is the single biggest disappointment with this new generation of the car, that the stock 271 horsepower and 258 foot-pounds of torque that the car offers is only a whopping 3 horsepower over the previous generation. The car is absolutely capable of making more reliable power, but Subaru likely stopped at these numbers to reduce warranty claims. Now, numbers like this don't tell the full story. The torque curve in this car is broader, so the car feels more powerful and capable than the previous generation. In its stock form, the car is fun to drive, and it's especially enjoyable if you put it in manual mode and keep the car in the torquey portion of the RPM range. I think stock the car is plenty powerful, safe, and fun, but it would have been nice to see some higher numbers to really push this to the next level. Number 8, no spare tire. If you didn't know, WRXs sold in the United States do not come with a spare tire. They instead have this tire repair kit right here. Now, this is fine for run-of-the-mill blowouts, but there may be times when the tire is damaged beyond repair, and in those instances, you will be out of luck and really wishing you had a spare tire. There are solutions to this. If you wish, you can purchase a spare or rig your own setup, but yeah, this should have been at least an option at the time of purchase, as I don't believe the weight and price reduction is significant enough to justify omitting it. Number 9, no wireless Android Auto or CarPlay. For 2022 and 2023 WRX owners, wireless Android Auto and CarPlay are not available. For all other needless apps that come with the infotainment system, you would have thought that much more useful features like wireless Android Auto and CarPlay would have been added. Now, due to car production and manufacturing cycles, infotainment systems are usually years behind current technology, and that is certainly the case here. There are adapters that you can get to add this wireless feature, and I do believe 2024 Plus will already have it built in, but yeah, this has been around for years and should have absolutely been included at launch. Number 10, no 360-degree camera.
And speaking of things the car should have had, a 360 camera would have been amazing. Driving other vehicles like my wife's Suburban here has got me really used to using the 360 camera. It helps with parking, maneuvering tight spots, and checking surroundings for kids or obstacles. 360 cameras stitch together the image from multiple cameras into a 360 composite image. This has been around for a long time now. In a vehicle like this GT that is not a luxury vehicle but costs over $40,000, this should have been at a minimum an option or part of a trim. Number 11, no performance brakes. The brakes in this car are certainly adequate for a grocery getter, but if you start adding power or just driving the car very aggressively, you'll find that the brakes are just not adequate. Now, there are a couple versions of this car now, the 2024 TR or tuner ready, and the recently announced TS, which is scheduled for 2025, that offer the substantially better Brembos like the STI used to have. But those definitely come at a price. But for the 22s and 23s, the stock brakes need to be upgraded aftermarket, especially if you start adding power mods to the car. Alright, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments section.
Cross off your holiday gift list with special financing at Guitar Center. Save 20%.
Alright, so I went ahead and installed an amplifier and subwoofer in my 22 WRX with a Harman Kardon sound system, and I wanted to share my installation in case you guys want to do something similar. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the amp wire kit. So essentially, for instance, this that the cable's just sitting and it doesn't show.
Oh, it's like
Welcome to this line out converter installation video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install this, the LC7i, an active line out converter in my 22 WRX GT car. So now that we're going to start, that unfortunately is ultimately around this range right here, and I'm going to
more audio. Dash cam.
I'd almost completely forgotten I installed a footwell illumination kit when I bought my car until I came across this footage I meant to stitch together almost 2 years ago. If you didn't know, this is an LED that casts a pleasing glow into the footwell of the cabin. It's a nice and subtle effect that comes in different colors. This particular one is Subaru's red OEM version. I want to emphasize that this is not a distracting light. It simply adds to the ambiance at night. In the box, you're going to have a hardware kit that includes foam tape to protect cables and prevent rattles. The LED, then you don't have to worry about those 2 retainers because they'll slide right out with it. Just make sure you angle the glove box down if you feel lights out. Sometimes you can even do this. Each have a little tab that you have to push and then just move the power source. This particular button on the dash comes on automatically when the night lights are on. That's why we are using this one. This way your footwell illuminates wiggle room for the most part is 1, protect the cable against chafing, and 2, prevent rattles. Aside from death and taxes, worry about cable coming from the harness is going to be the now it's tucked cable mess has been coming apart a little bit. Make sure that the 3M tape because I intend to install. This is one of those mods that I honestly forget is even installed, but every now and then at night I look down and notice that soft
I don't know what to do now. I guess If I well, I don't know what else to fucking do, so I think I'm just gonna end my stream. I could play Stellar Blade, but I'm just like, eh. If I decide to stream again later, I will, but if I decide to stream later, I guess I will. I don't know what I'll do, but if not, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be out after work, so probably Tuesday night. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate the follows and stuff. I don't know if there were any.